Alan, that game had absolutely everything, and then Shola Amiobi, as he so often does, comes on and scores a goal. Did you feel you deserved a point in the end?
Well, absolutely. First half, you have to say that Sunderland come here to upset us, to put a few tackles in, and Catamol set the scene for the game. And I thought it was ugly, if I was honest. Luckily, we got to half-time and got into our players about calming down and playing the game. And we forced, that first 10 minutes was fantastic from us. And we forced them under pressure. And sometimes when you do that, people crack. And an unlikely source, really, in Session to get sent off. And then it was all us, and it was all about whether we was going to score. We had so many chances. I just thought, one of these has got to go in. And the penalty decision come, and you're thinking, well, that's it. That's kind of justice for us, because we've played our way back into the game. That's how I felt, and unfortunately we missed that. But we wouldn't give in, and that's the type of character we got in the dressing room. In particular, the goal scorer, who is everything about Newcastle Football Club. I can't speak highly enough about that lad. He's an absolute legend in my mind.
That's what he said after the game. He said he really thinks today sums up everything about the spirit of this club this season.
Yeah, because, we find ourselves, albeit Liverpool got a game in hand, 5 points ahead of them. And, it's a fantastic achievement for these players, And today, you could say it's a disappointing result in terms of what we've been doing this year. But in like of the way the game unfolded and the decision, the penalty decision we had against us, which I thought was a bit tough.
I was going to ask you about that, because obviously he did it for shirt pulling, which so often we see and nothing is given for it. But maybe it was the right decision because it is still a foul? It
is still a foul, and you have to say, it is the right decision. And I'm not going to criticise the referee in any shape or form, but because he had a difficult game to referee today, and he did a super job. But that decision is frustrating as a manager, because you go to Stoke and you're going to get that for about 28 free kicks and corners, and you accept it. And then just one ball comes in a box, and Willow perhaps should have disguised it better if he was going to do it. I said to him, it could be costly for us, and you need to play well second half, and he did, to be fair to him.
Do you think it's the sort of thing that referees are now much more conscious of, because we all talk about it so much, the shirt pulling in the box, and it does happen so much that maybe they're being told to try and clamp down on it a bit more from going in now?
No, listen, the decision was absolutely 100% correct. We get told before the start of the season, if you grab a guy's shirt and it's seen that it's pulling, then we're gonna give a foul. The referee's made that quite clear. I've got no problem with that. But, I think in the melee and everything else, it goes on, and a bit of barging and shoving. Williamson has made a mistake there, and it's costly. Still, as I say, in a derby, to give it like that, when he's probably seen 1,000 times other situations of the referee, good call by him, you have to say.